Alright, so I'm going to be posting this before my videos, guys, and you can partake in it or not, but we're going to do some singing bowls and I'm going to say a little prayer. And you're welcome to just sit and relax and free your mind up before the reading with me. I just wanted to do this. I'll timestamp it, so if you want to go straight to your reading, that's fine too. So we're going to go ahead and start. Take a deep breath. I call upon light and all beings whom serve only love and light. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and light beings, to cleanse and protect this space. Ask for your protection and guidance so that your divine sight can be delivered with love and healing for the greatest good. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and guides, to assist those whom these messages are meant for, to assist them on their journey of healing and spiritual growth. I appreciate your unconditional love and guidance. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, and Lord of Love. Amen. Okay, guys, so singing bowls. I'm just going to relax and listen. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if so, I'm glad, and I'm happy you guys come to my channel and enjoy your reading. Hi, guys. I'm getting ready to do Aquarius's reading. So we're going to go ahead and start with word cards. These all have a word on them, and it's Virtues of Clarity deck that we're using. If you do hear noise in the background, I do have my daughter's in here watching the recording today, so she's sitting in. All right, first word out. Presence. Existing in the current moment, full immersion in the here and now. There's no time like the present. So don't be procrastinating on anything, Aquarius. Make sure you're not like there but not there. If you're with somebody in the pre-shuffle, I was getting kind of a relationship vibe, play vibes, lighten up vibes. Some of the messages that were coming through was about healing a relationship, stuff like that. So this could be relationship centered, and this doesn't have to be a love relationship, guys. It could be any relationship. But be present. So if somebody's talking to you, look at them, engage, you know, that kind of energy, you guys. Warmth. Yep, that's what we're getting here. So one kind word can thaw a winter. You could be working through some things in a relationship in your life, or some maybe relationships where you're really trying to be more engaging and present, and maybe warming up to somebody that you maybe went cold to, or vice versa. This could be happening with you too, like somebody else being more present, maybe showing some more warmth. And kind words can thaw a winter. So after maybe some silence or some distance, kindness or affection, friendly hospitality extended to another. and diligence. Okay, so if this is you, Aquarius, and you're really trying to heal or mend a relationship, this is saying to stay with it. Stay diligent. Don't stop engaging. Don't stop what you're trying to do here. Don't put off tomorrow what could be done today. And that's the message I got with the presents when it says there's no time like the present. I said don't procrastinate. Diligence. Don't procrastinate. Stay with it. If you're saying, oh, I'll call them tomorrow, or I'll have this conversation tomorrow, or we'll do this later. That's not what Spirit's saying. Spirit's saying do this now, be engaged, and make it a warm and kind experience. And if this is happening in your life, it's good. Conscientiousness, careful attention, and following through with tasks. You maybe have been telling yourself you were going to do something and engage with somebody, have a conversation maybe, something like that, where you've been putting it off, and maybe now is the time to fully commit to the process of maybe like a reunification or something. This could be with somebody you already know, Aquarius, or this could be, it does feel relationship, even in the pre-shuffle, it did feel like relationship, and it also had a message of like staying lighthearted and kind of play, like there's power in play, you know, there's power when you play. It doesn't have to be serious, but be engaged, be present. Let's see what kind of, oh, you know, Libra got this too. This must be an air energy right now, and it came out the same way. So I'm not sure whether this card's supposed to be this way or this way, but this is the way it's been coming out. And to me, it's really like a birthing process here. So this is like, to me, coming through as somebody being birthed into a unknown, but better, more expansive energy. So this is a really closed in energy, and it's quite constrained, and it's closed off from this bigger expansive energy. So you could be going through a really expansive time right now, where it's like Spirit's coming in and saying, if you're holding off, like going, so this can be, and also I did get this with Libra too, this can be kind of a grueling process. So I'm picturing this like a birth canal, okay? This is how it's coming through to me. And it's like, so the baby in the birth canal is very uncomfortable. It's a very painful process. But it's painful for the mother too, the person giving birth, because it's like you have to push through this or you're stuck in between worlds. That's been a message for the air signs right this time around. Being stuck between like this really kind of safe, it's like the womb being stuck, being put in a place where it's like comfortable but not comfortable anymore, because you're like too big for that. There's like too big of an energy for this small space. So during this kind of what could be a painful or uncomfortable process, you have to push through. It's like push it through, push yourself through, even though you don't know what is outside of this. You have to keep going, because there's something coming in here, or you're coming into a energy that's way more I'd say expansive and brighter, a better energy. Not that where you're at doesn't feel safe and secure, because it does, but you've grown beyond that energy is what I'm feeling. So let's get one on this warmth. Oh, I love that. So this always comes through to me as the support of angelic support, guides, light beings, your support team, and surrendering. This is also a surrendering process to being guided. So if something's been coming in and kind of guiding you to maybe I don't want to say rekindle, because this doesn't have to be a love relationship, like that kind of love relationship, but our relationships are love. But it could be really guiding you, pulling you towards like going towards somebody or healing something in a relationship in your life, and it's going to help you grow a lot, and it's going to help you not feel so closed off is what I'm getting. So this is a surrendering process to your guidance and to your angels. If you're feeling really pulled towards in a certain direction, and like you're feeling really pulled towards this direction, it's about not resisting that. And also being very supportive. If this is somebody else that you are trying to hopefully not putting off speaking to, or reunifying with, showing kindness and warmth, going in with an open heart. That's also when I see the hands up like this in any card, it shows me there's not a protection over the heart. There's a surrendering, like a opening up, a vulnerability, so to say. Let's look about diligence here. And we are going to get a couple tarot cards, Aquarius. Oh, Lord have mercy. So this card has been coming out quite a bit lately. And this is like, okay, so I'm feeling this, like all of this energy around this person screaming. This person is definitely like screaming. And it feels very like frustrating, you know? Like there's something frustrating about pushing forward and continuing to maybe heal something, reunify yourself in a relationship or heal a relationship. This does feel like it could be a relationship, and if it isn't, it could be you healing something within yourself. And it's just like, but I really feel like this could be around other people, but this is frustrating, and I think this is why diligence is here. And it's saying stay with it, even if it's frustrating, even if there's a lot of kind of uncontrollable energy around you that you have no control over. So say you do go and you are warm and you are opening and you are vulnerable to this person or this job or this whatever it is. You open yourself up. You're more authentic. You're yourself. It's warm. It comes from a place of love. And you get, let's say, rejected, or it doesn't give you the response that you were hoping for. That's when this energy comes in. That's when you're like, like this sucks, but it's saying stay with it. No matter what, stay with it. And don't, if you're frustrated and you're like, no, I can do this like later, it's saying there might be a feeling of resistance here. That's why I feel like in the center, it's asking you to warm up and be open, because there could be a feeling of not wanting to move forward with something here that could be really good for you in healing in your life happening right now, Aquarius. So that's really nice. And then on the bottom is this lovely card, and I always get this like hermit lady coming out of a cave, and finally seeing like the air and the outside. And that kind of goes with this kind of birthing energy I'm getting. It's like you may have been in hermit mode for a while and kind of doing a lot of thinking and self-reflecting, and you're just now coming out of that mode and ready to engage and interact with people again. And if this isn't just one specific person and it's many people, it's saying to kind of be open, be vulnerable, and if you feel like recoiling back into your cave or your hermit energy, to keep going. Even though it's like there might be a lot of energy around you, like maybe you have been hermiting out for like a while, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not used to all this energy. When you step out of that hermit energy into society again, or work again, or a relationship, or multiple relationship dynamics, it can be overwhelming, and it can feel really frustrating, and it can definitely make you want to run back in and hide. And Spirit's saying, don't, keep going. It's going to be more open, and it's part of the process, this like birthing process. It feels like a rebirthing process. It feels like you've been in hermit mode, been doing a lot of self-reflecting, you're coming out of it, and you may just want to go back in where you feel safe and comfortable, but it's just no longer fitting your growth, basically, is what I'm getting. So let's get one of these. Oh, held. Oh, so immediately I'm thinking, yes, you're probably scared. You're probably scared about making this move, or trying to heal something, or trying to maybe coming out of your shell, coming out of your it feels like hermit energy. It says release and held. So this is telling me you have a lot of support right now from the universe, from your guides, your angels. Surrender to it. Know that you are being supported, and it could feel very hard. This could feel very unfamiliar. It feels unfamiliar, like unknown territory. So a lot of people have been getting this. So I think it's just in the planets and stuff. I think a lot of people are getting this right now. It is unfamiliar territory for us. A lot of these transits and these shifts in the planets and stuff we haven't seen for ever, our whole lifetimes. We got some crazy stuff going on right now. So everybody's kind of feeling a very unfamiliar, it's Pluto, man, I'm telling you. But there's a lot going on. And you can always check out some astrology if you want to know more about that. There's great astrology videos that will tell you more about like all the stuff going on, especially in May and June, you guys. So keep that in mind as you're going through these energies, because these are all energies that we don't see, but we feel. And I feel like they really do affect us. And it's very important to be mindful of that as we are making really important choices for our lives and ourselves. We got the element of water. This is emotion. This is a lot of emotion. And it's being calm with your emotions too. You could feel like, and I think that's what this held card is about too. This feels emotional, and it feels like it could cause some anxiety, whatever this is. And you'll know what this is, Aquarius. But it feels kind of like it could cause a lot of anxiety, and you could be having like second thoughts or second guessing yourself or putting something off that's going to be beneficial to you. So let's see. The Lantern. And this is that hermit energy I get, which I was just saying, like, I feel like you guys could be coming out of like a hermit. And look at on the bottom, another woman holding a lantern. This is definitely like a hermit energy, and she's being guided by her inner wisdom and her inner sight. She's actually blindfolded, can't see anything, so it's unknown territory. It can be scary, but it's like, you know what's in your heart, and that's what's guiding you right now. And you, that's the thing, you know what's in your heart. You don't have to see it to like kind of believe it. You feel it, and you're being guided by that right now. Also, it says consciousness is light, and that means being aware and being awake to the fact that you do want to move forward in something. Maybe you really do want to leave, and there's this stormy sea behind her also. So this is telling me it's kind of rough. It's rough, and maybe instead of like looking at how scary it is or looking around and going, oh no, I'm not venturing in those waters, I'm not venturing in those emotions, don't be scared by that. Be conscious of what you feel and go by your feelings. Don't go by what you're seeing. And that's kind of what I'm getting with this diligence too, is like, you may see, or you may have a feeling, or something may come in where it's like you feel like maybe your warmth isn't reciprocated, or it isn't accepted, or something like that. If there's any kind of rejection here, anything like that, it's saying keep going. Don't pay any mind to that. Follow your heart, follow your wisdom, follow what you know and you've seen in like your mind's eye, like your third eye. Like, there's a vision here. And then on the bottom, this one, she actually does not have a blindfold on, and she's actually, this feels very hermity too, but this is key to intimacy. This could very well have to do something to do with a relationship. Intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. And this could be about family, close friends too, you guys. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. Oh, that is heavy. So this could have been a really, or maybe you're going through a really heavy time with loved ones or something like that. But it's saying to move forward, be diligent in what you know in your heart is right and true. And there's also like this fiery energy to this too. So I do feel like there's passion involved in this too. And it's a passionate endeavor, which is going to require diligence, warmth, and you're going to have to be present, and you're going to have to be consciously aware of like what you're saying, how you're acting, how you're interacting, the dynamics, all that. So that is really, really powerful energy there. Okay, let's get 3 tarot cards, you guys. Yeah. You know, Pluto is retrograde right now in Aquarius. So that's kind of crazy. The Magician, manifestation mode. Very important what you're doing right now with your mind, your heart, and your body, and your passions and your desires. It's putting all that together, you guys, and really making something happen, using your tools wisely, making good sound decisions, and utilizing what you have. Also, the Magician does that. So like, use what you have and put it to good use right now, and be really conscious of like how you're using your mind, your heart, all that. 7 of Cups. This is confusion. This is what I'm kind of getting from this lantern. It's like there's a lot of like emotional things that are, it feels like you're surrounded by a lot of emotions and a lot of like choices and a lot of decisions to make right now, and they all could make you feel a certain way. But it's kind of saying, don't look at all the other options, because there's one thing that's calling you in your heart, and if you look at all this other stuff, it's going to make you want to scream. It's going to make you feel frustrated because it's like too much. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, keep it simple right now and stay focused on just what you feel in your heart, because could be a lot of like confusing, even emotional messages and stuff, maybe even from people around you, or even in this situation, if this is just one person or one relationship in this situation. Stay with what you're trying to manifest. Stay with your vision. That's what I'm getting. And one more, you guys. Ten of Swords. Oh, so it has been grueling, especially mentally. This is a mental, like, this is like mental excruciation to me. Like, it's like, wow, like, and then the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom here. Ten of Swords, you know, this is getting back up after a hard fall, after a lot of, this could be backstabbing. This could be you self-sabotaging your life. This could be other people hurting you. This is just one thing after another coming down on you, and it's really affected you mentally. And that could be why you went into a hermit mode. There's been a lot of seclusion, and now Spirit's asking you to come out of seclusion and open your heart and follow your guidance. If you're feeling guided out of a really secluded but safe place, just know you're protected at this time and you're being guided forward. And there could be a lot of energy that's confusing and emotional around you, but to continue going forward. Don't put it off. Don't say, I'll do it tomorrow. Even if it's like this could be like a career or something you're really wanting to pursue in your life that you just haven't been pursuing because it's scary, or you're like, I could do that instead. There's something, one thing you want to do, and that's, you know, it's time to get up. It's time. Maybe you were rejected. Maybe you failed. You know, and I don't mean failed, but like maybe something didn't happen the way you wanted it to, and it hurt and it sucked, and you were like, I give up. That's mental stuff. That's this Ten of Swords. It's like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I can't do this. Like, but now it's time to get up, because you're not dead. You're alive, and you can't lay here forever, like kind of feeling bad that all this has happened. You have to get up, dust yourself off, and move on, whatever this is. And it feels like you're being guided specifically towards something that you may feel like you're putting off, like it feels like a procrastination or something like that. All right, so Aquarius, that is your guys' reading. I'm trying to make these kind of 20 to 30 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I appreciate your likes, your subscribes, and you guys coming and watching your video. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.